We start always from the assumption that our students are teaching us as much as we're teaching them, which is the wonderful thing about interdisciplinary study. I think it encourages a certain humility as well as a certain excitement about what we're doing. I think first of all, we have an incredible commitment to collaboration here. So we have things like the Joint Chair in Women's Studies. Professor Amni Khan from Carleton is the Joint Chair. So we have a Carleton professor, supposedly our rival school, who is with us, teaching courses with us, planning events with us. We also collaborate with many other units in the faculty and in other faculties at the University of Ottawa. So I get students in my classes at the graduate level who might be nursing students, who might be engineering students, who are in the arts. So I feel like it really nourishes our commitment to interdisciplinarity. It's not something that we sort of like study to build and then we've achieved it. It's always something that is growing and changing. We're never studying gender in a vacuum. We're always thinking about race, about class, about disability, about nationality. And this means that, again, we are always pushing ourselves to learn more, and we are not assuming that gender is necessarily always the center or starting point, even though it's always a fundamental aspect. I think the thing I love most about being a part of this institute and unit is the incredibly inspiring people I get to work with. So both my students and my colleagues are such brave people. They tackle very difficult topics. They find themselves challenged all the time on different forms of privilege that they experience. They need to think about structural ways of transforming the world. And this is not easy work to do. It's not restful work to do. And it's also not work that gets rewarded a lot in our society. We can kill the joy of a room often when we say that we're feminists. And I see so much commitment in my colleagues and my students to doing hard work, to thinking about changing the world, and then also so much belief in themselves that education is a way to do this, and it's a way to work together, to be connected to the communities of struggle that we're connected to. We are still a very new graduate program, so our MA and PhD program are fairly new, but we just had a great evaluation with very positive feedback. So I think there's a lot of energy around the idea that we are growing this program, and that most importantly, maybe our PhD and MA students really inspire our undergraduate students and our own undergraduate teaching. So I really feel a lot of momentum around the growth of our graduate program. And the other thing that we are struggling with and hoping to be inspired by is the findings of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and the incitement to think about decolonizing and indigenizing the university. So we're thinking about that as a unit, but we're also thinking about ways that we can collaborate across the university. We want very much to think about cluster hires so that we are hiring Indigenous scholars who can push this university and also provide amazing resources and knowledge to our students. So those are two directions that I hope we're going in.